Good morning, you guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is your first time. So today's video is a collaboration with VIPCrossstitch. I've worked with them plenty of times and purchased from them more than enough to tell you that they are one of my absolute favorite websites. They also have such a wide variety on top of these great prices, endless choices, different stitch counts, different sizes, beginner-friendly kits, full coverage, partials, DIY crafts, and just literally everything you could think of, including tools. So VIP Cross Stitch is always one of my first websites I go to when I want to buy a new cross stitch. Right now they have their 12/12 shopping festival going on. It's a 12/12 deal. I've noticed a few other websites are doing this. Their code is SALE12 and you get free shipping for any order over $50. I want to let you know that this code 12 is 12% off, which is an amazing deal. I think that might even be better than the 11/11 deal or Black Friday deal. I'm not sure, so don't quote me on that. Right now, you can also buy 3 and get 1 for free, or buy 6 and get 2 for free. So what that does is, if you add 4 kits to your cart, the cheapest one will become free. If you add 8 to your cart, the cheapest 2 will become free. Honestly, I'm probably gonna go make an order after I post this video because I've been looking at patterns on my bobbin and other websites and some other diamond paintings, and I'm just not feeling them. So I'm thinking I might go to VIP, but that also might be my last order for a while because I do have quite a few coming in. All right, enough with the blabba-jabbing. Thank you so much, VIP Cross Stitch, for sending me these 5 lovely kits, and let's get into it. So this first kit I have accidentally asked for twice from a different company and now VIP. So I'm just going to show you again to get it out of the way. And if you've already seen this, skip to the next item. And I promise you, you will not be disappointed because it's probably something you haven't seen yet. So this is an image from Mona Lisa. Here, let me open this. All right. So this is an image from the Mona Lisa brand. Super cute. Just a Shiba, a girl, and it looks like they're picking persimmons. And this is a giant sticker, so you could stick this on a project page if you make booklets to keep track of your patterns and your projects. Right here is your instruction sheet. They tell you about how each thread has 6 strands and you only use 2 for 14 count and 3 for 11 count. They just kind of give you some information about understanding your kit, how to read it, and then some samples of stitches. Okay, I thought I was missing something. Nope, it just opens up. All right. Looks like there are going to be 33 total colors. I'm wondering if opening this up kind of continues that. Yep, there we go. So these symbols are to show you what is on the paper pattern, and your pattern on the canvas will not match this. So keep in mind, this is only for the paper pattern. And they're really cute, easy to read symbols. The hearts are always the trouble for me with Mona Lisa kits, but they do kind of just look like solid creamy brown, so it's still not really going to be mistakable with something else. So I'm not sure if these are all full stitch. I assume they're all full stitch. And then from the last time I reviewed this kit, there is one back stitch. Let me see if I can show you where that is. And that will be right up in here. So it's just a super cute little flip book. It is a bit small. If you need to blow this up, go ahead and do that if you have a scanner or a printer that can scan it, because this is smaller than regular printer paper. So on their website, Mona Lisa kits will just say brand, but I don't know if that necessarily means it will just be a Mona Lisa kit. I just pulled up the listing so I can tell you the size. This 11 count cross stitch is 50 by 63 centimeters. Let me just move this out of the way so I don't push anything off my desk. This edge is serged, and it looks like a salvage edge here. I might be cutting that a little bit. That is really, really rough and prickly. And then they have 2 needles up here in the corner. I do wish they would not do that. I do stab myself quite frequently with needles in very strange places or just very deep. Ask Amanda from Amanda's Crafty Corner. I am very good at hurting myself. So here's the canvas, and this is what I mean by saying that your paper pattern is not going to match your canvas. It is super bright and saturated though, super neon, and the symbols are very different looking. So the first time I reviewed this, I failed to mention that on the legend here, it's showing you multiples of the stitch next to one another. So and it does kind of isolate it to one square like what you will see on the canvas. So just keep that in mind. This is a cluster of the symbol you're going to be using, not one singular symbol. But while we're over here, the legend is very clear. Goes all the way up to our 33 colors, and you do have your DMC codes, and then our one back stitch. And right here, it shows you that it is 173 stitches by 229 stitches. Gridded. I know I never mentioned that, but if you need to look at the paper pattern and go back and forth, this is gridded to help you out with that, especially where the symbols are different. But let's look at the clarity. So right away, that little arrow and the dash, they're kind of blending together for me. Maybe not for you, I'm a little hard of seeing. Everyone's different. And then up here, so I'd say it's pretty easy to read as long as you are paying attention. It is super adorable. You can tell what is where. The girl right here carrying her persimmon, the Sheba rolling one, and then your tree up here with the rest of the fruits in it. I think it is just beautiful, and this printing is nice and contrasted to make it easier for you. So this pattern or kit does come with a toolkit as well, which includes a needle threader, needles, and a thimble ring. I'm not sure why they included the pom-pom if they aren't going to use it to hold the needles in place. But that's okay, as long as the needles don't come through and stab me. Alright, so first let's go through all of the colors. I'm going to be showing you 1 through 18, and this is on a floss card, not drops. Very tame colors with the super neon orange. And then here we have 19 through 33. And then one of my favorite things about Mona Lisa kits is if your floss doesn't all fit on your card, they give you the most adorable twisted hanks in their own little bag. I just think that is so cute. The setup is just adorable to me. I mean, they could just as easily just throw the hanks in the kit, but this is adorable, let's be honest. Hold that up nice. All right, so this kit costs $12.64. And don't forget, I will be linking everything in the description box down below. I will also be putting down any discount codes I have for VIP and what have you. So please make sure you go down and check it out. It should be in the middle section. I will divide up my description box for you to make it a bit easier for you to read. The top half will be my information. The center will be VIP cross-stitch information and link kits, and then the bottom half will just be other general information. This next one is something I have not seen before, but I thought this was absolutely adorable. And this is a spring kit as well. All right, I opened that up for you. Let me move this. I haven't seen it yet either, so. As you can see, it's this adorable little keychain. It's definitely not a cross stitch. This is more of a needle craft. It looks like there's a little fishy on him, a little tag, some bells, or a bell, and just kind of like a little lion mask or hat. So I do not read kanji. Hold on a minute. Let me bring up my camera and let's go ahead . So this does not bring us to instructions. This is what happens when you scan the QR code on a spring kit box. As you can see here, it does not bring you to a catalog. This might actually work down here. Apparently I'm not allowed to. I don't know why I can't just play it. It looks like a video. So I'm not really sure what to do here. So you might just have to go off of the pictures on the back. Let me see. No, because this is just general cross-stitch instructions. Alright, so if we can do one thing, VIP, can we reach out to the manufacturer for these and ask them if they can please print it in English, or at least with photo images for each step, because we can't read this, and then I'm assuming a lot of our programmings on our phone, laptops, and computers are going to tell us this isn't safe. I will try and do this on my laptop for anyone watching, and not my laptop, sorry, my desktop, because I have a much better security program installed. And if I can find the tutorials linked on YouTube or something else, I will definitely link them in my description box. So what I'm assuming so it does come with batting. Nice and soft batting, actually. So I'm going to assume that we are just going to, it's not, what is it called? I don't know. When you do the sewing from one side to the other. And I guess you're just going to kind of fill it in that way. And then the back, I'm assuming you don't really need to do. I also don't even know if this washes. Give me 1 minute. So I didn't wash it all the way because I don't want to sit there scrubbing too hard or letting it soak because I don't want to ruin the pattern, but it does look like this can wash. So what I would do is I would fill in each of these with the color, just not sure what color goes where. I'm assuming this picture shows you the colors, so I would stitch the eyebrows up here white, the horns blue. So I would just fill in the sections that they're showing, minus this outline here. Cut your pieces out, cut your batting out, and then when you have the right sides facing out together, I would just use the red and stitch in circles all the way around the edge through both pieces. And that is the best way I can assume this would be done. I do wish there was more information in the kit, but sadly there is not. So it looks like this kit has 8 colors with it. It's just on a cut spring card. Very bright, beautiful colors, plenty of red. And then we have our little toolkit. Oops, I'm throwing stuff. So there's 2 tiny little jingly bells. Our tassel. And it's got a protective sleeve on it. Our quite a long lanyard. I could probably even use this to make this a necklace if I'm being honest. Woo! I'm throwing stuff. Ooh, we got lavender. So it's scented. Oh, I forgot. It says scented bag in the title. I probably should have read that to you first. The title of this item is called Lion Dance DIY Scented Bag Embroidery Kit. I'm just going to give this a sniff. Oh, this smells like really good tea if I'm being honest. But yeah, I might actually throw some of my herbal tea in there with this. That is so cute. I love this. And then, what is this? Is this more scent stuff? Ooh. So I don't know what this one is, but it does smell a bit like oolong tea to me, but it's a very faint smell. So instead of using this, I think I will just throw in my own herbal tea because I drink loose tea. And then we have 2 needles in a pom-pom. And the jingly bells. Where's my picture of my guy? Where'd I put it? 1 bell is going to go here on the fish, or right at the base of his collar. And then 1 bell is going up here, like in his hand. That's super cute. I really want to do this now. I can't wait for this weekend. So yeah, that's super cute. It comes with everything. I just thought this was so creative. If I do this, I will post a video of me working on it. That way it's kind of in a tutorial for other people to follow along, since they don't have those English instructions for us. It would probably just be nice for someone to have the visual. So this cute keychain or scent bag cost $3.83. I do also want to mention that they have multiple other variations. I think it's just cats, like different cat styles, and then a hamster one, or a few hamster ones. Yeah, I wasn't really a big fan of the hamster ones. Oh, wait a minute, I'm just realizing something. There's supposed to be fluffy stuff over his face. Oh, you know what? You're probably supposed to stitch the white over this. And then what I would do is use like some fabric tack or like fabric glue. Glue it in the back and then cut it to fluff it up. So up on these and down here. Okay. Yeah, so I'll definitely make a video of that when I get to it. I really want to, but now I have to wait for this to dry. So maybe tomorrow or this weekend I can start this. And yeah, I think it's super cute. Again, hold on a minute. There's different prices. Okay, for some reason the very first one in the listing is $3.83. But maybe it's not. I don't know what the difference is. The first 4 are $3.83, and then the last 4, which look the same, are $4.41. I'm not totally sure of the difference, but yeah, it is what it is. I'm so sorry it's taking so long, and I've only done 2 of the kits, you guys, but the next 3 are Joy Sundays. So this is the next kit. This is a 14 count cross stitch. It is part of a month series, so there are 12 different ones to choose from. I went off of the image instead of the month just because I'm picky about my images. You can see right here it tells you they're 14 count, and this one is 31 by 41 centimeters. Comes in a resealable bag with the instructions on the back. Same as the ones I showed you for the Mona Lisa kit. And don't get it wet or put it in water because it is not airtight. So I see a total of 31 colors. It looks like 30 of those are in full stitch and 1 will be in back stitch. So this one is the August Flower Fairy. And this is the top half of the pattern. Your paper pattern, again, will not match the pattern on your canvas. But you will need this paper pattern to do the back stitch. And it looks like everything on here is outlined. Yeah, everything on here is outlined. So these kits will have a lot of back stitch. Now you don't necessarily have to outline everything, but I feel like it wouldn't look as good and crisp as an image if you do not. I just think it's cute because, you know, it's a fairy girl dancing on a shell. I had to. And all the blues and greens. Of course, I love my blues and greens. So all of Joy's Sundays kits come serged. And this one was folded a few times. Right here you can see it is 130 by 180 stitches. They really could have made this legend bigger. I can basically tell what everything is number-wise, so it's not as bad as I've seen. And then the back stitch here, which I'll ignore and just do on the paper pattern. So you have your name up top so you can match it to your bag and make sure you return it home when you're not working on it. Very saturated canvas here, very good clean printing. It does look like they come a little out of their own box though. That might be confusing because up here it kind of makes it look like that it has 3 spots for this dark fuchsia color, but realistically it's 2. And that does not appear to be everywhere. It is right here with the green again. Nope, I guess it is kind of everywhere. So be mindful of that. They kind of are seeping out. Not a whole lot of confetti, if any at all. I really don't think there is confetti because it looks like every symbol you can follow a trail with somewhere. But super crisp, easy to read. Canvas is nice and firm if you like that. If you do not, you can always kind of massage it and roll it a bit to soften it up. The colors came on 2 floss cards, so I'm going to separate them. Yoink. Alright, so this one comes on a floss card where it shows you how much, the DMC code, and the number for the floss in relevance to the pattern. And then the color block is supposed to mimic the floss color, but sometimes it's not also accurate, but it does kind of show you if any red flags pop up, like if there was a red here in this blue one. Alright, so colors 1 through 15. And then we have 16 through 30. Lots of blues in there. And then on the second card, we just have 3799, which is a super dark gray. And since this card was on the top, it is stapled with our 2 needles. And you do not get a toolkit with Joy Sunday. So all of these, meaning this one and the next one, like all 12 of these, all 12 months for this series, cost only $4.89. And again, this one was the August. All right. I'll pull the whole thing out this time because the sticker is right on one of their faces. Again, remember these kits from this series only cost $4.89. This one is super cute. I got this one because all of the greens and then the highlight of the little red berries and their yellow hair. This one is obviously December. So I just thought it was really cute. This one is also 31 by 41 centimeters. Let me see, was that even the first one? Yes. So it looks like these are all going to be 31. Well, it says 31 by 40 on their website, but on the kits, it seems like all of them will be 31 by 41 centimeters and 14 count. So first we have our paper pattern. It looks like this one has 36 colors in full stitch, and then color number 37 is our single backstitch color. Again, everything is backstitched around, so again, do not buy this if you do not like backstitch, unless you want to kind of risk it and not do the unnecessary parts of outlining, but you definitely would have to outline in spots that would define their hair and all of that. So cute. It looks like a little hippie headband. serged as always, the name up top to help you store it correctly when you are not working on it. The legend down here seems better. I can read all of this one. And it does go up the side a bit more because it has more colors than the previous one. And your one backstitch and 131 by 180 stitches. To be careful with things like this, a bunch of very similar greens. And there's another green. Different shades of yellows and oranges. And then we have a red circle, and we don't have an orange circle. So yeah, just be really careful, because if those symbols do end up next to each other, it could get very confusing. Printing is super clean. Everyone is in their box this time. It's very crisp, nice and saturated. I don't think you'll have any trouble reading this at all. Gorgeous. So again, we're up on here with 2 floss cards. Let me separate those, flatten the staple. And again, it does come on the card that gives you all of the information. Here are colors 1 through 15. And then we have colors 16 through 30. Card number 2, we have 31 through 37. And remember that 37 is our back stitching only. This is all for back stitching. And then our 2 needles. So again, this is our December month, and it costs $4.89. Last kit here, and then I promise you can move on to a new video. Let me just close out of these. All right. So I'm just going to jump right into the price with this one. This kit is called Bunny and Butterflies. It is a 14 count, 18 by 19 centimeters. This is obviously an Easter stitch, and this kit costs only $2.21. That is a great price. So again, resealable bag, instructions, stitch samples. Oh goodness, my canvas didn't even come out. So this is super cute. It is a little lopsided. It looks cut diagonally this way. That bugs me. But at least, oh no, what happened? So the serging on this one is coming undone. I will have to use fabric glue or something to protect that, at least until I can frame it, assuming I do ever frame it. You have your name up front. 74 by 81 stitches. Legend is readable. I think this one might be HD printed. And then the back stitch, which again, I will only do on the paper pattern. I will not look at it on the canvas. Everything looks like it's super clear. It looks also like it is in its own square. You can kind of see faintly where the back stitch would go. That's why I just rather do all my full stitches or half stitches or whatever stitches are required. Wash it, let it dry, then go back and do my back stitch and French knots. Super easy to read. Nothing's colliding here or looking like it would be confusing. Maybe those half triangles with the red dashes a little bit, so do pay attention there, but other than that, I think everything here is super clear and easy to read. No gunk on the back. And then your paper pattern, which does not match your canvas. This just makes it easier to read. I'm not going to show it for too long, you know. Buy it if you want it. And full stitches, we have 22 colors. And then number 5 is in the back stitch. It's number 5. 5 is 535. So it's not black. It's like a lighter pale or a lighter like mid-gray. So a bunch of pastel colors, and I'm happy that it's all on one page. That makes it so much easier to, you know, distinguish. You don't have to go jumping image cuts to find out where you were. All right, so colors 1 through 15. And then 16 through 22. And your 2 needles. So these are definitely pastel-y colors, 100% an Easter kit. Super adorable. So I did ask for this one so I could have a mini Easter make ready, or make it like months in advance and lie about when I did it. But that's okay. You guys won't yell at me. It's fine, right? So that is this one. This adorable little bunny with the pastels. So cute. And I'm not sure if I saw this one and counted or not, but if you can never find a certain kit that isn't printed that you would like to be counted, just buy the printed one, wash the fabric, and set the fabric up to dry, and you're all set. That's the only difference. Thank you so much, VIP Cross Stitch, for working with me again. Every experience I've had with you guys has been nothing less than amazing, and I hope other people will give you a try. So to my viewers, please do remember to go check out their website. They have tons of different price ranges, different options, different count sizes. You can get it with backstitch, without backstitch, full coverage, partial. You can get DIY crafts like pillowcases and bags and just all kinds of fun stuff. And I'm also seeing a flash sale section right now, and that their customized cross stitch kits are discounted. So go ahead and give them a look. Well, thank you guys for watching my video today. I'm sorry this one was a bit longer than usual, but I'm sure you're happy to see content from me again. Leave a comment if you have something to say, and because your opinion matters here, and I just like hearing your thoughts. Give the video a like if you like my videos and want to help support me. All right, thank you guys, and subscribe if you've made it this far and aren't already. I will see you guys in the next video, and that might just be a craft along. Bye guys.